Are you ready to take the leap into buying your first home, but feeling a little overwhelmed? Buying your first home can be a daunting task, especially with all the conflicting information out there. But don't worry, in this video, we're going to break it down into 5 essential steps that will make the process much easier and less intimidating. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what it takes to buy your first home and be well on your way to making your dream a reality. So let's get started. These 5 essential steps will give you a solid foundation to work from, and by following them, you'll be able to navigate the home buying process with confidence. When it comes to buying a home, understanding your budget is crucial. It's essential to have a clear picture of how much you can afford to spend, and that includes more than just the purchase price of the home. Your budget will also need to take into account the down payment, closing costs, and ongoing expenses like mortgage payments, property taxes, and insurance. To get a realistic idea of your budget, start by calculating your income and expenses. Make a list of all your monthly outgoings, including debts, bills, and living expenses. This will give you a clear picture of how much you can afford to spend on a home each month and help you determine a comfortable price range. Getting pre-approved for a mortgage is a critical step in the home buying process. Not only does it give you an idea of how much you can borrow, it also gives you an advantage when it comes to negotiating with sellers. To get pre-approved, you'll need to contact a lender and provide them with some financial information, such as your income, credit score, and bank statements. They'll then be able to give you an idea of how much they're willing to lend you and what your monthly payments will be. Having this information up front will save you time and hassle in the long run, and will also give you a clearer idea of what you can afford. When it comes to researching neighborhoods, there are a few key factors to consider. The first is location. Is the area convenient for your work, school, and other amenities? You'll also want to think about the local schools, even if you don't have kids, as they can impact the resale value of your home. Additionally, consider the local crime rate, public transportation options, and the overall vibe of the area. Researching neighborhoods can be time-consuming, but it's worth it in the long run to find an area that fits your needs and lifestyle. When it comes to making an offer on a home, it's essential to do your research and be strategic. Start by researching the local market to get an idea of the going prices for similar homes in the area. You'll also want to work with a real estate agent who can guide you through the process and help you negotiate with the seller. When making an offer, be sure to include contingencies for things like inspections and financing, and be prepared to negotiate the price. The final step in the home buying process is closing the deal. This involves a lot of paperwork, inspections, and other tasks that need to be completed before you can take possession of your new home. Be sure to work with a professional to guide you through this process, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you're unsure about anything. On closing day, you'll sign the final documents, transfer the ownership of the property, and receive the keys to your new home. Congratulations, you've made it. Buying your first home is a significant achievement, and by following these 5 essential steps, you'll be well on your way to making your dream a reality. Just to recap, the 5 essential steps to buying your first home are understanding your budget, getting pre-approved for a mortgage, researching neighborhoods, making an offer, and closing the deal. Each of these steps is crucial to the home buying process, and by following them, you'll be able to navigate the process with confidence and avoid costly mistakes. If you've bought your first home, we'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. And be sure to check out our video on common home buying mistakes to avoid.